Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Panic. Panic.
hmm? It's like panic,
Baby. Panic.
panic.
And then once everything's ready and set up, calm.
Oh, let me check it on my phone.
Panic.
Let's see if it actually works. Yep. It's showing up on my YouTube page, so we should be good. Are we good? There we go. You had that when you're preparing for beep. I have to prepare for beep beep beep. You mean modern beep beep beep? So yeah. By the way, new camera, Sony AX43. I I can see that it's actually outputting in 1080p now. Let's see, I should be able to control it with my phone. Yes, there's a CR6 in the background. That is indeed a CR6 right there. And everyone, ER20 over there, T-Rex, Cruiser, MK3S, Photon, and some other stuff. It's already here. Pop out chat. Live chat, please. By the way, if sound is being weird or lackluster, please do tell me.
Yes, and tell us right away, please.
Yes, don't let us
Don't let us fester in ignorance.
fester in incompetence.
No, ignorance is better because we try to fix it at least.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we can't fix it if we don't know about it.
Yeah, I don't know where I put my box cutters.
Yeah, I was wondering that myself. Or are they all downstairs,
No,
sir?
No, I used them up here a little while ago. For me, the audio is softer. So, what does that mean? More gain?
Mm.
Oh no. Just no leveling paper. Okay. Okay, I highly doubt that this printer is actually FCCE certified. Whatever. Acrylic. guess those are spool holders. Alright. Oh dear, oh me. That's not a good sign. Loose screws. Hey, look, Joey, T-nuts.
Peanuts! Fan-friggin-tastic.
Well, that's not a good start. And I just found loose screws in the package. Standard screen, big old knob. I think the acrylics are the filament spool holders.
You okay?
Yeah, power cable.
Oh.
Ah, there we go.
Stuck in my head too. Animals are incapable of sin, said no cat owner ever.
Oh dear Lord.
I laugh when people say that animals are incapable of sin. Obviously, you don't have pets. Dogs know. Dogs know when they're doing something bad, and they'll do it anyway. Same with cats. Cats know when they're doing something bad, and they'll do it anyway until they notice that you're watching. Any animal that's been around humanity long enough will learn this behavior. Oh, that's creepy.
I keep on finding screws flying around.
That's concerning.
That's very concerning.
Oh. Owls are silly.
I found probably the T-nuts and the things for these that are all coming loose in travel. Yeah. Not very well. Oh, no. Gantry. Oh, that's a new one. A mouse pad.
What?
Yes.
I have questions.
I don't know why. Jewels, PCB, filament. This was just laying in the box. Wall holders.
Oh.
Bits and parts. Power supply, let's see. Set to 230, nice. More loose T-nuts.
waste of the Mondays if you feel it every day. No, Shaggy, that's depression. Phone. Do not slip. Do not fall.
Well,
Got it.
well, we're up to a very good start. We got loose bolts and T-nuts. It looks like they didn't stick the build plate on. Oh no. Single C. Okay. It's hardened though. Just take a look at the heater block. You can kind of see it. It's the massive stainless steel. Let's see if I can do this. Can we just say that this camera is pretty damn awesome? That zoom was very... Okay.
Butt is sticking to the chair.
Let us begin. It is huge. It's got 3 heater cartridges in it. And we start with lovely English.
Didn't expect to see those today.
Yes. I don't know what that is. Oh.
Oh. Is it too early? It is too early to curse me.
Mission. I'm good. But yeah, for some reason they decided to give us a mouse pad. Again, too good. Okay. Let's begin with this. It's going to be something. Unlabeled. Unlabeled. Backup screw kit. Oh, that's nice. Wrenches. Oh. Spare nozzles. Another bag of muscular contents. These are going to be the screws to hold this all together. Allen key. Oh. Yeah, we got some stuff with this, some focus. Is this going to fit? Yes, yes, this is going to fit. But yeah, this is gonna suck. I did not know you had to do the build page yourself. Huh. Let's just do this. Assuming that it. Let's see. There's some big chunky extrusions though. Very big chunk. Oh. Should I take off this cover and take a look at the insides? It doesn't look like it's going to be much.
Oh.
Let's see. Let's see what's inside. What's inside the mystery box? Oh, what was that song again?
What?
What's inside the box? There was like some inside the mystery box. What's inside the mystery box? Mystery box.
Mystery box. Mystery box.
What's inside the mystery box?
Mystery box. Mystery box. What's inside the mystery box? Dun.
I mean, to be honest, I don't have super high hopes for this one.
It's fair.
Oh
dear. Robin! He said it. He fucking said it. Ja, oké. Die downside is wel dat het weeb-namen zijn.
Yeah.
Love you, Robin.
So, oh, codes, this should just slide out. Normally.
Oh, hi, Zach. I forgot you were here. He understood everything that I just did.
I guess these also be loosey goosey doozy. Yeah, Zach, you've been watching our streams every single time. Is this new camera better?
Oh.
Like, not just a zoom in thing, like talking general.
Oh, geez. Huh. Does look crisp.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Why are millennials like this?
What was it now, Zoe? Who hurt
The
you?
internet is obsessed with his hack for cutting birthday cake using wine glasses.
Squeezing?
They're using wine glasses to cut pieces of cake.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of, just using a knife like a normal person.
Yeah.
How do I turn in my millennial card? Can I, Join a different generation, please. I will gladly join Gen X.
I wouldn't want to join Gen X.
Gen X is great, though.
No, they're not. Cringe.
That's Gen Z that you're thinking of. Gen X is my mom's generation.
Oh.
The kids that were, like, teenagers in the 80s. The ones that made actual punk a thing.
Are you gonna take you up now? Yes.
But yes, I would like to turn in my millennial card. Thank you. I'm over it. But yeah, don't name your kids weird names. Use a knife to cut your cake. And, you know, actually believe in something instead of just, you know, going with what everybody says that you should believe in. That's all I ask. That's all I ask of people.
Come on.
I really liked Luna's dress in this shot. She had a pretty dress. It was like made out of tinsel or something, and it was really cool. I would do that. Oh, that's cute. No. I never want to see this advertisement ever again.
Yeah.
By the way, HelloFresh has been having major problems lately.
Oh.
Apparently, they've been sending rotten food to people. Like, way past the expiration date rotten.
Interesting.
Like, chicken that's pretty much molding and, like, has holes punched through the film.
That's not good.
So yeah, more reason why I don't want to spend 100 euros on a food box when I can get more food for less than that through a grocery service. Like, I'm sorry, but 120 euros to only get 5 meals for a family of 6 is just ridiculous to me.
This is a ridiculous amount of work to get to your board.
And also, this dish looks like dog food. It's supposed to be meatloaf and udon noodles and coconut sauce. And it looks like 2 doggy biscuits on top of a plate of chicken dog food from the Colroyd. Right? Like, I'm not going crazy?
Yeah. Well, here we have the board.
Like, I follow like 6 people who do that HelloFresh box, right?
Mm-hmm.
And every single one of them has been very frustrated with how expensive it is, and frustrated with the fact that it does not look the same as it does in the pictures. Oh yeah, the board looks clean.
Oh yeah, it does actually look clean. There's no...
It's a real nice looking board, wow.
No glue.
Itchy.
Everything is zip tied to each other.
I have skin issues.
That's the least of your issues.
I know. I have many issues. Skin issues are the least of my problem. Although it is an autoimmune problem, so that means that some other malarkey is going on in my immune system. Also, let's bring back old-timey substitutions for cursing, like malarkey and baloney. Because that sounds fun. I'm down for that. I'm gonna do that. Shenanigans. I really like shenanigans. That's not old-timey, that's just Irish.
Yes.
I'm here for the shenanigans. Oh.
I wonder if I can zoom in enough so you guys can see the drivers. I'm curious.
That's another thing I don't like. People paying money to learn things that they can easily learn on YouTube for free.
There you go. Look at that zoom that this camera has. Holy crap.
That zoom though.
4988. Oh god damn it.
Hi non-fam. Good to see you, friendo. Hello, Shane.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be loud and crappy.
Loud and creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty chickens.
But yeah, if we can have
True, Shane.
if we can have one positive about the stream, it's the fact that this camera is freaking amazing. I don't understand what people keep on saying. Yeah, use DSLR streaming.
Though, Shane, on that point, I don't trust implicitly anybody trying to sell me anything. So, like, I don't trust that the certified experts, quote unquote, that are teaching these courses on things like what is it? Squares? No, not Squarespace. The other thing. That one thing that the YouTubers are always talking about and shilling. I don't trust that these so-called experts are actually, you know, not giving me bad information.
Yes. Do those look thin?
I am paranoid.
Oh, these thin, yes, they're tint. Oh boy.
Yeah, Curiosity Stream is pretty good.
Okay, let's just put this thing back together. Try to at least.
Who all is even in here? I don't even know.
Shane.
My brain hurts.
Zach.
I should probably eat something because my head hurts.
We'll get something to eat.
I don't want to get down stairs. I don't want to.
Well, then you remain hungry, woman.
I am lazy. Oh yeah, Pumpables came out with a new breast pump.
Actually, I should eat some coffee.
Wow, Stan is calling himself out, David.
Is he?
This fool spends too much money on board games. Yeah, he does. He spends way too much money on board games. Meanwhile, I'm like, I don't have enough friends to play board games. Yeah, see, books. Libraries are free. I am a big fan of the library and reading like 16 different books and then cross-referencing them all together to find out what the truth is. But that's just how my brain works. This is why I'm very happy that Google has free, like, backlisted books and stuff. Where, like, it's no longer in print, but they have free scanned versions of it. Case in point, the Keystone Guide to Dressmaking and Pattern Cutting. I can find that for free on Google Books. It works.
Okay.
People are always asking me, what kind of books do you recommend having in your costuming library? And I'm like, people pay for books. I just go online and find like online libraries and stuff and get them for free. if I can. If it's still like well within copyright, then usually I will rent it and like copy the part that I need from it, and then, you know, that way I have it for my own personal review, because that's fair. That is something you can do. You can go to any library in any part of the world and scan a book, well, scan a certain part of a book and read it. You know, there's no laws against that, as long as you're not like redistributing it. Yeah, exactly. Stuff like JSTOR and stuff where, you know, the information is there. And, you know, JSTOR, yes, you need to have a .edu in order to use a lot of it, but like they do also have some free articles, because I used it for a while before I had school emails. So yeah, like there's plenty of ways to find out information without having to pay for a service to collate it all for you.
Meanwhile, people like me and Sag are just like, okay.
If you're willing to do a little footwork, you can learn pretty much anything. Plus, for me, half the fun of learning something new is messing up a couple of times.
Mystery book. Mystery book. Are you a sexy book?
Case in point, it took 3 tries to get my skirt pattern to work. And each time I learned something new.
Are you enjoying being able to talk about books?
Yes. Ah, yes. Language learning is something that I've been enjoying about the internet. People are able to learn stuff that is like slowly dying in its native area in order to keep these languages alive. It's great. University of Dublin has all kinds of stuff to learn Gaelic at home because it's a dying language. Well, Irish. Officially speaking, the language is called Irish.
Mystery book. Mystery. God, I found stuff in my head.
You're the one that started singing it.
Mystery book.
You have no one to blame but yourself. You chose this.
I chose this path.
This was your choice. This was a choice. Aww.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Our friend says, important info. If you start The Mummy at 11:21:43 p.m. on December 31st, Rick O'Connell will say this exactly at midnight to start to the new year. Here we go again. That is important info. Thank you for sharing that with me.
But yeah, what have we learned? Board wiring is very clean. It uses good old crappy 4988, which sucks.
My dude, you burned those cookies. Those cookies are burned. Like, even if they're supposed to be speculoos, those are burned. Cheese is burned. I will be rude to her if she's being an idiot. It is not my fault that she's an idiot.
Sometimes you're like the meanest person I know.
I am absolutely a horrible person. I don't know why people don't believe me when I say it.
Yeah.
I am mean. Oh my god, is that a friggin' pineapple plant? Yeah, apparently there's this thing now that people are growing dwarf pineapples in their house.
It's 2022.
I mean, this has been a thing since like 2017, but still, it's kind of, every time I see it, it still weirds me out. Just because I never think of pineapples being indoor plants.
Okay. Let's actually put this together now.
Like, the only reason I accept banana trees as indoor plants is because I've tolerated it at our shop.
2021 is not going to be better.
2021 has the potential to either be more of the same or 2020 going, hold my beer, I'm gonna do a thing.
Yep.
And I, for one, am just all like, you know what, screw it. I don't care anymore. If I die, I die. That's very optimistic, Zach, but I'm not that optimistic. I would love for that to be the case.
Don't you love it when your new printer has scuff marks on the extrusions?
But yes, I would love to be really optimistic about 2021 and be all like, everything's gonna be better this year. But I don't believe that. I'm not that optimistic. Used printer, yay! Might actually be.
No, it still got a protective film on it, and the rest of it looks brand
Are you
new.
sure that it's scuffs? Yeah, that's scuffs. Okay. Maybe it knocked into something during packaging.
Remember, one of these extruders was just
yeah, that's true.
like all these peanuts that you see over here were all from these that came loose during shipping.
Fantastic. Now, before anybody bites my head off, this is me joking, but like I'm fully expecting like we're gonna get 2 months of normalcy, and then they're gonna like come out with something horrible, like Super Ebola or something.
Mega.
This is a joke, guys. I'm not actually like being this cynical, but like it would not surprise me at this point if that's something that happens. Meanwhile, I'm just pissed that I didn't get to go to Malta. I wanted to go to Malta really bad.
Yeah, you did.
I wanted to go and haunt the ruins, for Christ's sake.
Okay, Toby, you hold it like this.
You need me to hold the thingy?
See, this is why you need 2 people.
Yes. Oh, we've already got a corona mutation, but it came out of the UK, of all places.
Yeah, so the South African version.
We're in the home of the enemy, Kathleen. Sir Steve-O is great, by the way. I absolutely love everything about his Farmer Michael series.
No, is it in?
Yes. My absolute favorite from him is when an Irish lad goes on vacation to England for the first time. Because, like, I start kind of wheeze-laughing a little bit when at the way he says, we're in the home of the enemy, Kathleen. And then he starts playing Black and Tans at, like, top volume and screaming it at the statue of Cromwell, and I just lose my crap every time. Every time. And
most people don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I just said Sir Steve-O on YouTube is funny.
Quote, whatever you were talking about is.
Come Out Ye Black and Tans is like been covered by 16 different bands, Davey. It's kind of world famous. Oh no, what just happened? Okay. Oh. Join the digital ABBA listening party on December 31st. I mean, you don't need to tell me twice.
They were offering it. I got this at like a discounted price. But no, I'm not at the level of getting 3 printers yet.
Are they supposed to be in here? Or like,
I think that this.
can we
because
remove them?
There's like a screw hole here. But yes, they are.
I've never seen that before, so I'm just very confused.
It's racing stripes for your printer.
It's Adidas stripes for your printer. It makes it cheeky breeky. Our son has gotten obsessed with anything cheeky breeky, chibriki.
Most people don't know what cheeky breeky is.
He is like obsessed with like Slavic YouTubers like Life of Boris right now and like Hard Bass and stuff. And I'm just like, Michael, you're 3.
Yeah, I kind of wanted this because I don't remember who it was, but somebody I know has one of these. Well, the double one, and he's greatly enjoying it. It's like, oh hey, why not? There you go.
I haven't made kvass, but I have made chibrek and plov from Boris's recipe.
Yes.
And they turn out great every time. I also use his borscht recipe with a little Ukrainian twist to make it actually borscht with a T. Because, you know, I have a friend that's actually Ukrainian, and she's just like, we call it borscht with a T. Only the Russians call it borscht.
Yeah, and then she started growing beets. Oh, okay.
Beets are delicious and laugh at low temperatures.
Okay.
Oh, we need potatoes to make shuba and Russian potato salad. I know, it's been a very long time. I haven't made potato pancake.
Sorry, you're American, Asian.
Hey, we have potato pancakes. It's just usually sweet potatoes. Believe it or not, Asians have potatoes too. Yeah, I've learned that. My mead has gone from honey water with yeast in it to I somehow recreated champagne.
Yep. And this lines up.
And I'm like 95% sure it's like 12% alcohol.
Yeah, it's some pretty strong stuff.
Yeah.
But honestly, let's see. M4 by M420 screws.
Another thing that grinds my gears. People who make Disney their entire personality. Just stop. Please stop. Get some help.
The mouse does not literally own your soul.
Like, don't get me wrong. I like Disney films and I like Disney cartoons, but like,
You hate
Disney is not my entire personality. I don't say things like Disney World is my second home, you know? Yes, I have actually met somebody that says that Disney is her actual home. And she lives in Australia. Audio is way quiet according to the llama. The 3D printing llama is here. Hello, llama. I'm sorry, but whenever I see llama's thing, Disney has always been kind of a horrible company. I mean, they've always had it be a thing that if you're an artist working at Disney for any length of time, the entire length of time that you are working for Disney, literally anything you draw belongs to Disney.
Yep.
Even if you're not drawing like on the clock, and you're drawing in your own spare time, it technically belongs to Disney now. It's not yours. So yeah, Disney has always been kind of a terrible, terrible company.
Is that better, Llama?
There are reasons why I did not decide, hey, I'm gonna go into art like I originally planned to, and I'm gonna work for Disney. There's a reason why.
Well, you wanted to work for Disney?
No, I didn't want to go into art, but I did not want to work for Disney because I learned from a very early period that Disney will own everything I draw.
Yeah, remember Tim Burton?
Exactly. Tim Burton, for example, he created the concept of Nightmare Before Christmas while he was working as an unnamed background artist for Bambi. And when he left Disney, Disney owned the rights to Nightmare Before Christmas. And it took him like 6 years, 7 years.
It took him forever.
It took him a very long time to finally actually get the damn movie made. Yeah, it's the Nestle of movie makers. Disney now ruins pretty much everything it touches. Hi, 3D PNP. Good to see you.
Hello.
I'm glad that your card got there okay. I was gonna send you guys a thank you note, but when we got your sticker, it was already pretty much close to the holidays anyway, so I just decided, you know what, I'll just send a card instead of a thank you note. And yes, guys, I still do thank you notes. I'm weird.
That we all know.
I blame it on the fact that I'm Texan/Southern. That is a thing. You do thank you notes, or you are considered very rude and improperly raised. Like, my grandma would have my hide. My mother would have my hide if I didn't send a thank you note. Oh, you remember after my baby shower, hardly anybody showed up, yet I was expected to fill out every single thank you card. And my mom was like, and make sure you personalize each one. Don't give them all a stock response. And be sure to write out their addresses very neatly. And I'm like, yes, Mom, I've done this many, many times.
Yeah. Jerry, I got a new camera, man.
Yeah, he did. And it's pretty snazzy. I rather like it.
Dude, I was able to take out this board, lay it here, and zoom in so far that you could read the stepper motor, the stepper driver numbers.
It was pretty cool. And since it's conveniently handheld, we can take it for like vlogging and stuff when we're allowed to actually congregate with other people again.
Mm-hmm.
God, I look forward to those days. I miss people. Which is hilarious, because I normally don't like people. But I do actually miss people. Well, caveat. I miss people outside of the internet, because the internet makes everybody a terrible person.
What am I supposed to do? You're supposed to do this like this.
Do you find it as funny as I do that our kid has an iPad that does not connect to the internet?
Well, it can connect to the internet.
Oh, it can. It has full capability. We just refuse to do it. That's very sweet of you, Zach. Thank you for saying that.
Zach knows one thing. If I can't get this thing working properly and I hate it, I throw a mega zero level of hissy fit. And I'm probably like, you know what, you can freaking have it.
Zach just gets everything that you get frustrated with, doesn't he? Well, Zach, you heard it here.
You heard it first on the 3D printing Belgium.
Shane, I just heard that in my head. I was like, it's a llama. Like I read that in this like unbearably perky voice, and my brain is finding that very funny.
Oh wow.
Apparently, the volume is really low. How much
Well,
more?
this is a crappy well, it's not a crappy microphone, but we're using a lavalier as a stand mic.
Which is not something that we should do. That's true. Zach is just a friendly dude. He can't help himself. He's just so friendly and so chill about everything. Which I've noticed about people from the Netherlands. They just tend to be really chill about everything. What's with that? Why are you guys so chill? Is it the legalized weed?
I don't have coffee on my channel. Oh, wait, I'm not monetized.
You're not even monetized. Like, I have to know what makes Netherlands people just so laid back and chill. Because, like, apparently the Netherlands and Denmark are, like, two of the most happy and chill countries in the world. I heard that somewhere on the internet. I don't know if that's actually true. But, like, my personal experience says that people that are from the Netherlands are just ridiculously chill people.
Okay, it's a volume better now. I bumped up the gain again. Not a big fan of bumping the gain because it makes me sound like a robot. I mean, I could try turning off my noise cancelling.
That could be it. I'm stealing some of the water. That might actually be it. I'm probably thirsty.
Why would we put wax Zach's leg on stream? Sure, when Rona is over, I'll just casually walk over to his house and wax his leg.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's obviously, individuals are different from collectives, but like just in general, most of the Dutch people that I know have been pretty chill. Like case in point, Tasha's boyfriend Jeffrey is like super chill. And he's just happy to have another Asian around most of the time. Yes, our friend group has a grand total of like 2 Asians. 3, yes. But Silas doesn't really count himself because he was raised by white people. Because remember, he's adopted. Silas was adopted. I'm technically only half Asian. The other half of me is white. And then Jeffrey is Cantonese, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he's Chinese.
Yeah, he's from Hong Kong, so he's Cantonese.
Isn't Tasha's dad married to a Chinese girl?
I don't know. All I know is that he's stuck in China.
Well, I don't think he's stuck anymore.
But for the longest time, he was.
Yeah, he was stuck in China because
the Rona.
got him stuck.
Rona, she sounds hideous. Well, she is a deadly virus, so. But yeah. Our friend group is interesting, to say the least. We have a motley crew of different everything. Everything from different religious beliefs, different political beliefs, to different races.
Yeah, did you know that you can have different political views and not hate each other?
You can have different everything and not hate each other and actually be friends with one another. I have plenty of friends that I don't fully agree with.
Exposing your legs.
One of my best friends is a freaking Bernie voter, for Christ's sake. Well, I say one of my best friends. Technically the husband of my best friend, but we were friends in school too, so.
But yeah, Jerry, check out the zoo. Got the thing. There you go.
Oh, nice. We'll see about being there then, 3D PNP. Jerry. I'm sorry, but whenever I hear your name, I just think of my dad, because my dad is also a Jerry.
Okay.
Unlike you, he
see
is not
later.
nearly so chill, so. But yeah, we'll try and be there, Jerry. It'll be cool. Okay, Shane. Bye-bye. Unless you're not actually leaving and you're just saying that you're heading home. I don't know what's going on your end. I'm not living your life. I don't know.
Yeah, he's leaving.
Okay, he's actually leaving. Okay. Bye-bye, Shane.
You know what's kind of funny?
What?
This thing is like, what, 250?
250?
Yeah, 250.
250.
And the T-nuts are better than the 1,000 euro.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Did you hear me curse once about the T-nuts?
No, it was very odd.
It just worked. Ah, yes.
It just works. It just works.
I am not peeling off.
I'll do it. Give it to me. I actually like peeling the stuff off.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how this...
It just goes like that.
Yeah, but they're talking about... Oh.
Yeah, there's
like
like...
nuts.
Yeah.
Well.
I'm going to peel the thingy.
Here you go. You got 3 steps.
Joy. Joyous laughter and happiness.
And here are the screws and the things.
I'm having difficulty getting purchase on
Yes, but...
this.
let's see.
Davey, why does nobody believe me when I say I descend from a long line of hillbillies?
Oh my... This is just...
It's just a PVC pipe that they cut.
This was just PVC pipe. Look. I'm not even...
Like, it's literally just PVC pipe. It's casual. Okay, that was unpleasant.
Okay, what's next?
My family is trailer trash. I was public schooled and it shows. I do. I come from a very long, distinguished line of hillbillies. My family, well, my dad's side of the family hails from Nevada, Missouri, which is right in the Ozarks. And for the longest time, my most prominent memory of Nevada was the fact that they lived in a cabin in the middle of the woods that had an outhouse. And it was the first time I'd ever seen an outhouse outside of cartoons. Because while I did grow up in the country, I did not grow up so country that we had an outhouse.
I'm kind of confused because they tell me undo these screws and then put this little thingy there. I'm like, why don't they just put it on themselves?
Oh. But yeah, a lot of the times when I tell people over here that I come from a long line of hillbillies, they kind of laugh, and I'm like, no, seriously, my grandparents live in a trailer. It's a double wide. And it was a banner day when they traded in their normal trailer for a double wide. I was old enough to remember that. And they're like, wow, you weren't kidding. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm really not. But hey, you know, I'm not disparaging people who come from hillbillies and trailer folk and whatnot. It's just, it is what it is. It just happens to be my family, you know? And I use it as a term of endearment. I don't use it as a disparaging term. I would never disparage somebody for the circumstances of their birth. That's just rude.
Okay, connect wiring. How much do we want to bet that these XD60s, so are they XD60s? That these are fake?
Probably. I don't know.
Snip, snips.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the spectrum, my mother's family is not hillbillies at all. They are actually pillars of the Vietnamese community and considered very important. Purely because of my grandfather's job pre-Vietnamese War.
Okay. What's all this junk?
They're fake, or they're real and just crappy. I don't know. I'm just saying things at this point.
How do you want me to connect?
That was actually very satisfying. Only one tiny little piece did not come off right away. It's in my hair. Did I get it out? I don't know. That's one piece. Mama. I should not sing that. That is Queen and that is copyrighted. Yeah, last night I rewatched that video of the guy covering Billie Eilish's Bad Guy using a pumpkin. And it's been stuck in my head again.
It's really cute.
You guys missed it. A couple of nights ago, I spooked myself and I couldn't fall asleep. I had to call Davey downstairs to come into bed, to climb into bed with me so that I could fall asleep.
Yep.
I do this a lot. I'll like spook myself because I fall down a rabbit hole and then I can't sleep. This time it was Nexpo. I was watching Nexpo on YouTube, and he does like disturbing things found on the internet or like Reddit mysteries and stuff like that. Where like this one guy, for example, took Datura and has been missing for like 3 years. Yeah, Davey puts up with a lot of my little quirks and just kind of deals with it.
Yep.
He's a very good husband to me.
Yep.
Some would say that he enables my weirdness a little too much.
Maybe.
But you know, the way our relationship works, you know, his weirdness and my weirdness just kind of dovetail very well, and it works for us. Dovetailing interests and our weirdness just is very compatible. And I tell people that. I tell people that when, you know, they're all like, so what made you get together with Davey? I'm just like, his weirdness plays well with mine. Because I've been in other relationships with equally weird dudes to Davey, and none of them had a weirdness that really was very compatible with mine.
Oh.
Like, he's the first person I've met that I don't have to explain how I think to him. Like, I'll constantly, like, check in to confirm that I'm not just sounding like a blithering idiot, that, you know, the things that I'm saying make sense to him, and he immediately responds with, yeah, it makes perfect sense. Like, our brains are very much on the same wavelength a lot of the time.
Finally, Jesus Christ.
So what? Oh.
I guess.
Hopefully you didn't break anything.
Probably not.
I mean, that would suck, just so you know, if you did break it.
Okay.
I have a very good husband. He's a very good man to me. This is the man that, before I can even ask him, immediately thinks when he's going out, Tori would probably want food. I'll pick up food.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
He knows me so well that he knows that if he has to question if I'll want food, that means I probably want food. Plate number 2. I have a lot of these to go through, don't I? This one has edges. I can just pull it. Oh, yes. There it is. That's the mutton shot. Came off mostly in one piece. Can you not?
Yeah.
Won't you come off? You're the only part that's struggling. You can do it. You can get off of the thing. You can do it. I believe in you. Ha!
You're still working on one piece. Oh.
I'm on the 3rd piece right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick the edge up. Good thing this pin was already jacked up. Because it would be really jacked up after this.
Where was it? Jesus. I do have to admit, I do like how they did one out. I kind of like how they did this.
There's 2 more of these.
This goes whoop.
For why? Oh, I'm sleepy. And my back hurts. Baby, do I get back massages after this?
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, Davey. We finish each other's. Yes.
Actually, yeah.
Quite literally. Because half the time I never finish any of my food, so I just give it to him and he'll eat it. Who are you talking to? What package are they talking about? Is it resiny business or something?
No. There we go. Yeah, this is pretty damn solid. This.
How are we doing, chat? How are we doing? Give us a ring-a-ding-ding.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
Ring-ding-ding-ding-ding. Just leaving your name and number, and then I'm gonna holler at you. Get off of my finger. Good lord. Hooray! My babbling is good for something, even if only background noise. Oh, it just sticks together. That's fun. Get off. Ah, nice. Ow, ow, my knee. Ah.
Yeah, your knee.
My knee was starting to not want to bend that way anymore.
Oh.
I heard a click.
I'm missing a screw.
Hopefully my son has not woken up.
You want to go check?
After I peel this one. I will go down and see if he is awake. He slept like freaking rock last night, though. Probably because it was enough like a school environment that he was cool with it.
Maybe.
Because usually he sleeps pretty well after he's been playing at the neighbor's house. So. Your parents get home on Saturday, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go check on our son. Ow, my ankle. That hurt. I fixed it, by the way. It required some finagling.
I am missing a screw. Oh, well, it will be fine. It will be fine. It's fine, it's fine, don't worry. Let's put all these screws away. And see what the next step is, which I think is actually printing. Okay, let's plug all these filament sensors in. Like this. Dig. My Pursi's yelling at me. That I can fix after the stream. Okay. Let us continue on the guide. Da-da-da.
He's fine. Took the opportunity to also raid our kitchen.
He does not mention anything about the big filter. Doesn't mention, hey, check your centric nuts.
Nuts.
Child.
Actual child.
Yeah.
You love me, though. I'm a nearly 30-year-old lady. And yet I have the humor of a 13-year-old.
I don't think it even talks about
Oh, yeah. I'm really hungry because I'm shaking.
hidden field supplies.
Yeah, y'all, I need to eat something.
Very nice. Cable. I do like how they zip tied the zip ties.
Oh,
They literally put zip ties.
it works, and they have a ton of them, so. made sugar cookies, by the way, guys. I've been making sugar cookies pretty much nonstop since December 1st. Right, babe?
Mm-hmm. So I'm guessing that this.
My little baby.
That's a baby, alright.
He's so chunky.
Mm. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but I'll take it.
IKEA really wants me to buy stuff from their store.
Of course. Of course I do. Why wouldn't they?
Ooh, that one's cute.
Mm-hmm.
I might actually buy that. It's like when you become an adult, you suddenly have a newfound appreciation for home decor and stuff. I'm surprised at how little cursing has occurred during this entire build.
Am I the only one who is not too keen on this bend?
That sets off many flags for me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. IKEA has its own Lego set.
Of course it does.
Look at those.
Yeah.
Those Lego figurines are looking very Scandinavian.
Okay.
I heard a click.
Something.
I heard something like fall into something and go ding ding.
There's something inside this extrusion.
Oh, that is a very realistic looking fake plant.
Okay. Okay.
I just want our house to look pretty, Davey. Is that too much to ask?
Yes.
It's too much to ask.
I know. Let's do this.
I had to teach your son that whortle is not only for carrots, it also just means roots today.
Mhm.
Because he was very curious about the plant. So I pulled it out of the pot, the bulbs that we got from the city council. And there were a whole bunch of little roots wrapping around the bulb. And I had to teach him Dutch words. I told him, look at the roots. In English, it's roots. In Dutch, it's wortel. Can you say it? There's a lot of that in our house, by the way. Hi, Brandon.
Hello. Okay, that's set.
Also, yeah, a guy from our city council just came by and gave us 2 plants today. I don't know why, but he gave us 2 plants.
Go.
That's cute.
Hey, weren't you good at sticking stuff on stuff?
Hmm? You talking to me?
Yes.
Sticking stuff on stuff? I have questions.
What does this do?
Mm. Yes, this is a 3-color printer.
That's what's up, China.
Yes.
Okay, I need paper. Am I all out of paper? Can you go get some paper, please? I need to wipe this with alcohol.
Ow.
In the meantime, we're gonna piece up Bruiser. Because for some goddamn reason, they didn't stick this fake build tag. Wait, is it magnetic? Yes. It's got a tab, but this doesn't look like it comes off. And there's nothing else in here.
Sit my butt down.
I
Not removable.
no, I don't have anything spares, and this is smaller than the CO6, which I still have the magnetic sticker and whatchamacallit.
I'm still reeling at that one dude that like got that really expensive bed plate and like tore off the entire point behind the bed plate.
Oh yeah, that one guy that was like, hey, it's really hard to get the protective sticker off this PAI sheet. And he was literally just ripping off the PI,
He spent 2 hours ripping off the
actual PI,
Actual
because
PI.
he thought that the yellow was the protective sticker.
like I'm still reeling about that. Like I would have asked before tearing it up.
What the alcohol waving was.
I would have like seriously gone to somebody and asked, "Hey, is there like a film or something on this? Like I'm confusion."
Yeah, didn't you say you were good at type of stuff?
What kind of stuff? I'm fair. I mean, can't guarantee I won't have air bubbles though.
I've never done.
Do you have a card?
I can use this for you.
You need something flexible. Like a credit card.
Ah. Yeah, fat wallet. Here.
I like that it's perfectly grooved to your butt now.
There you go.
His wallet is perfectly curved to his butt.
I've never done this before, by the way. Really? What, you want to do it?
And like those videos of Asians applying protective film to stuff that are like too good to be true. Should be good. I think I got it all flat. You have a little sticky lip right there, but that's fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty good at getting those things on. My mom was very insistent when we first started getting smartphones on getting screen protectors for said smartphones, like the protective films to prevent scratching and stuff. So, like pretty much my entire life I've had a smartphone, I've been putting those things on. And we were smart. We would buy the multi-packs whenever somebody got a new phone. And that way, you know, if the protective the protective film got scratched really badly or something, we can just peel it off and replace it. I'm very rough on my electronics, so I was replacing that film quite often. I was a terrible combination of rough on my things plus being very forgetful. So I would often lose phones. I would drop phones and have them crack. One memorable time, somebody stepped on my phone. Yeah. So yeah, I've been through a lot of phones. But now that I'm an adult, I'm a lot better about not breaking my things and actually taking care of my things. So nice, Shane.
Dashing through the snow.
In one horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way, ha ha ha. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one horse open sleigh.
I was thinking about seeing if I could take this thing off, but nope.
Davey, it's your turn to sing some kind of Christmassy song.
I don't know any Dutch Christmas songs.
Any St. Nicholas songs that you remember that are not offensive?
Holy klokzakken, holy klokzakken, holy klokzakken. I don't know.
You were singing that one song with Michael. He learned it at school and you guys sang it together.
I forgot. If you can say one sentence from it.
I don't remember.
Well, how would I expect me to remember them? I want to give you guys a look at this heatsink because I can see it through things and it looks absolutely mental.
You see, David, the fact that you say things like mental instead of crazy is why people sometimes think that you're British.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did do the do with the British girl for a year.
True.
Sammy Rose.
It's really funny. A lot of our mutual friends and family members say that Davey sounds like Harry Potter.
No, I wouldn't say that, but who wants to see the big honking, donking, swonking, humongous heatsink?
Who wants to see the thingy? The thingy.
So luck. And if I had enough cable.
Good King Wenceslas went on out on the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, soft and crisp and even. That's all I remember of that song, and it's only because of Love Actually.
Connected.
Monopoly Man? What? I'm Confucian. All right, I have packages. I should probably check up on the shipping. Packages. For reference, guys, we receive so many packages at our house that our son just automatically assumes whenever somebody rings the doorbell that it's the mailman. God rest ye merry gentlemen, no harm to you this day. For Christ our Savior was born today on Christmas Day. To save us all from shame, over astray. The tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. The tidings of comfort and joy.
It's huge. Also, I noticed that the zip ties that were included in this package are the exact same ones that the iFactory had.
Sorry, Shane, but I'm just gonna be singing Christmas songs from here on out. It's all your fault.
Christmas is done, Tori.
Shut up. Christmas is not over until Epiphany. 12 days, Davey. 12 days. You are Catholic. You should know that.
I'm Catholic in name only.
Yeah, I like to call him Catholic in name only, in that he did communion and he was baptized, but like he has zero belief. He really would like that to be true, but he doesn't believe.
I'm agnostic, aka I'll see what happens when I die. And then maybe
Beg God for forgiveness in the purgatory.
yes.
Meanwhile, I'm just like, oh, I'm fully aware I'm going to hell. For reference, though, I am the aggressively Christmassy person out of the relationship. He doesn't really care about holidays.
No, I don't.
Yeah, no, for us, we leave the tree and lights up until January 5th, because Epiphany. Traditionally speaking, starting from Christmas Eve or Christmas Day until Epiphany is the 12 days of Christmas. And this is true across much of Europe. I personally learned about it through studying history.
Okay.
But traditionally, you would leave your decorations up the whole 12 days. So for us, we have everything up by St. Nicholas, and everything stays up until Epiphany on the 5th. In that, Davey doesn't actually do any of this. I'm the one that puts up and takes down everything.
Exactamente.
Including the Christmas lights on the front door. Speaking of which, remind me, I need to get more command hooks, because it's kind of drooping in the middle, and that's no bueno. I cannot have droopy lights. So yeah, basically around January 5th is when I start getting tired of having a giant tree in my front room, so that's when I start taking everything down.
Power plug handy. Yeah. I'm going to make space here. I'm going to move everything over here. This. And don't forget the lovely house bath. So did you kind of just stop doing the film at school almost?
Huh?
Did you just...
Oh, yes. I forgot about it. Sorry. I got about halfway done, though, before I forgot about it, so there's that. I have a brain that is a gerbil on a string. That made no sense, even. My brain is basically a guinea pig running on a treadmill.
How am I going to do this?
I don't know how you're gonna do this, because I don't even know what this is. No, I didn't. I have a wreath that I made out of a garland that I twisted on itself until it was vaguely wreath-shaped. I'm gonna take it apart this year and get a proper wreath, because I'm that anal retentive. And it bothers me that I don't have a proper wreath. Though part of that anal retentiveness around the holidays has to do with the fact that my mother is a very crafty person. And so growing up, you know, I had a very skewed idea of what preparations for the holidays was, considering she is very crafty and she used to make a whole bunch of Christmas stuff. Like, she's made her own wreaths, she's made her own Christmas angels for the tree. She's made like porcelain Santas that she's painted by hand. And our house regularly had like 7 Christmas trees decorated during the holidays. So I have a very skewed idea of what decorating for the holidays is like as a result.
But your laptop should be charged, right?
Should be fine. Aw, thank you, Jerry. That's very nice of you.
There we go.
As is, my channel is probably going to be more along the lines of Makara Tours, where I sew stuff and I am just my weird little self. And people seem to really like that. The girl has pet chickens. I cannot fault her taste.
We're going to do this. So that's a vibration stuff for everything.
That's something I miss about living in the apartment. I miss having chickens.
I know.
I want Belgian breeds, though. I don't want any, like, non-Belgian breeds. Although I am willing to also accept Netherlands breeds, because they are close enough.
Oof.
But yeah, pretty much once I get the channel up and running, which should be pretty soon, considering we only have, like, the rest of this week before our son goes back to school. I plan on starting in the new year, in January, and it's basically gonna be, like, me being weird and sewing stuff. It's gonna be great. And I forgot where I was going with this entire spiel. But TLDR, channel should be started in January. I will probably share many little anecdotes like that while I'm sewing, so it'll be fun. Thing is, I have what my grandparents on my daddy's side would call notions and opinions. So I can't guarantee I won't piss off some people at some point.
There we go.
It's actually one of the problems that I used to have with my mom, Davey, is that my mother is very opinionated and she has notions. And they did not appreciate that very much.
There you go. I've never seen a yellow screen.
It's like a neon greenish yellow color. It's weird. It's highlighter yellow. Highlighter yellow. That's the color.
Oof. Oof. Look at this Marlin build.
What?
2017.
Ooh. Whoa.
Well, in 1.1.8, I think we're at 2.05 now.
Oh no, no, no.
That's like
Oh no.
eons old.
Isn't that wonderful about our generation, though, is that technology has changed so much in our generation that we have a very skewed idea of what is old.
Good question. Um,
Good question, Shane.
if I just like try to heat it, that's you.
Ow.
If I try to heat it up and I just pull out the entire
Oh.
plug in the back so it receives no power on anything. So I miss this.
Folks, it appears that my son went out and got some illness and then very kindly gave it to me because my sinuses feel like there's cotton shoved up my nose.
But yeah, here you go. It's
I can feel it starting right in here, Davey. It's right here. Oh.
yeah, if I like turn on the temperature and like pull out the plug so the extruder head has no power or whatever.
I'll have to take a cold and flu pill when I go to bed.
Let's see. Control motion. I can set accelerations. I can.
Mm.
Let's heat up the bed. Oh, let's see how loud the fan is.
I heard there was a sacred chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
Let's heat up the bed. I'm going to be a clever boy and cheat and put some magic.
Magic goo that you only bought because the boss is like so freaking cool.
No.
Yeah, when they're a company that you, oh no, you want to buy their product, but they don't ship here. That's right. Joel interviewed them, right?
Fishing miner.
Yes.
Oh, I got the free sample, but in the US.
Yeah. That's the downside. Get a Prusa Mini for my brother. Give him something other than video games to connect with people over.
You're talking about magic?
Yes. Steven would actually probably really like a 3D printer. He likes gadgety things.
Well,
This is the same kid that wants to learn how to sew, so.
okay, that's. Alright. That heat up. Let's see what's on this micro SD.
Steven is a slithery snake. But he's my brother, so he's my slithery snake.
Let's see what's on the SD card.
Oh, so you remember that lawyer that I follow on Tumblr? turns out her like many times great grandfather is named like Herman Wolf or something. And her great grandmother, for the longest time, they thought her last name was Maune, but it's Mooney. Now, I'm not saying that these two people were werewolves, but they're probably werewolves. She's just like, this would explain a lot about my family if it were true. Because pretty much your entire family is nocturnal. And they're all lawyers. Every single one of them.
Okay. Let's do the whole leveling thing. This does not have... Does it? No. It does not have the four corners automatic leveling. This is gonna suck.
This is gonna suck. I'm almost done with the spool holders. I'm almost done. Yeah, I'm starting to feel it now, Krabs.
Okay.
I'm feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. Okay, so once again, Kiddo was sick. Then Davy wasn't feeling well for a few days, and now it's my turn to be incapacitated. Isn't that right, my love? One more. Owie, my back.
It does have four level cornering. Corner leveling, rather. Next corner.
Oh, I forgot to mention, the other day, Davey finally figured out how big a bald eagle actually is. Isn't that right, husband?
Yep.
We were watching, like, animal funny videos, and this guy casually had a bald eagle wrapped in a blanket on his lap. Yeah, they're friggin' huge. And he was just like, I didn't realize they were that big. I'm like, yeah, they're big. They're gigantic. Like, my friend, his Tumblr blog is named Gigantic Eagle. This is... He's not lying. Eagles are quite gigantic. Good old acquaintance be
No, please, let's get a wine.
welcome to Yes, we are aware. You are empty. You don't need to whine at us, Prusa. The Prusa is screaming at my husband. I gotta say, with the green against the black, it looks really cool. It looks like a monster machine. Right? Like a can of Monster. With the green and black, the Prusa bear has like a monster kind of vibe going.
Ow. Oh, my thighs keep sticking to... Oh, Davey, there's an address on the paper. You are doxing people. Mainly us. Oh, Zach, what are you eating? Friches? As my son would put it, Mama, friches. And then I ask him, do you want fries? And he goes, yeah. I love how matter-of-factly he says, yeah.
Oh my. So when it does its corner homing, right? It releases the Y motor. So I was like moving it.
That's weird. Ooh, sandwiches. Hopefully not a Belgian machine gun. For those not in the know, a mitraillette, which is machine gun, is a sandwich over here that is basically a French baguette that has fry meat and thick cut fries on it with like your choice of sauce, and it's really delicious, and it's probably my favorite thing. Like, Belgians are not, you know, considered as prestigious as the French when it comes to cooking, but they have some real good food.
Well, I guess we will just use
Yellow.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Um,
Do you need scissors?
I got scissors.
These are not my sewing scissors, so you can use these and I won't care. Yeah, guys, these are not my sewing scissors. These are my sewing scissors. They're pretty much the exact same pair of scissors, but this one is significantly heavier and smoother when cut. I'm not entirely sure, Zach, but I know that I just know that for some reason the Belgians decided, hey, let's take this word that means machine gun and make it the name of a sandwich.
No, why not?
Yeah, sewing scissors are temperamental little beasties. Oh, Shane, you might appreciate this, but we managed to get a 1970s children's singer sewing machine for when kiddo is old enough to learn to sew. A friend of ours bought it for like €7 at a thrift shop, and he's all like, I don't use it, you guys can have it. And it works fine. I just had to slip in a little lathe made out of tinfoil, but, you know, it works fine otherwise. Yeah, I need to fix mine too. Mine's a 1937 Singer 31K, so it's considered an industrial machine. And for some reason, the bobbin isn't taking up thread, so I need to figure out if it's just something I'm doing wrong or what. And then I need to then from there troubleshoot if it's just I'm threading it wrong or it's just really dirty, then that's an easy fix. But if there's something wrong with the shuttle race and the bobbin
case, then I have to shell out like 75 to 100 euros to fix it, which isn't too bad. I mean, the machine was only 120, so, you know, $100 to fix a really old sewing machine that would normally be like 300, 400 bucks is pretty good. What kind of machine do you have, Shane? If you have a Singer, then you can actually look up the serial number, and it'll tell you when your machine was made. So that's always an option. That's what I did. I just looked up the serial number on the ISMAX database, and I was able to find out what year mine was made.
Yeah, that's alright. You kind of stopped again.
Do you want me to assemble it? Because you never said anything. I just thought I had to peel off the stuff because you don't like peeling stuff. Where are the screws? There they are. Oh, then, depending on, I don't know if Japan keeps those kinds of records, but I'm assuming they do because they keep all kinds of weird crap. But, just so you know, if it was made any time before the 1940s, it's probably lost because, remember, stuff blew up. Okay, how am I supposed to do this? I need the instruction booklet. Because there's washers here. I just thought it was nuts. But yeah, Shane, I'll look at it. Just hop on the tweeter and send me or Davey a link. No, but like, how does this go? I don't care about that. I care about this. Like, is it supposed to be washer and then nut? How am I supposed to do it?
The water pump is just sit underneath.
Well, get me the booklet and I can
The
check.
booklet doesn't tell you. Chinese story.
It's like people want me to have high blood pressure. Well, the belt is usually a pretty easy thing to find. I'm sure you could use a Singer belt instead.
And there goes some nuts.
God damn it, baby. But yeah, usually the belts can be replaced with pretty much any aftermarket belt, so it's a pretty easy fix to do. Unfortunately, the older the machine is, the harder it is to find parts, and that's the problem I'm running into. Ah, you need a reinforced belt. Okay, that's slightly different. Yeah, the Singer ones are rubber, if I remember correctly. At least mine is. I might replace the belt on it just because the belt has seen better days. I mean, it's still perfectly functional and works fine. I haven't heard it hasn't been cracking or anything. But it has definitely seen better days, and I think I might just replace it and save myself some heartache down the road. You know, I like how you're yelling at me to do it for you, and then you take it away from me, so I can't do it for you. Sir.
I know what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
You're supposed to put screw.
So, what do we do with the washer? Oh, the screw goes into the hole? Okay. Oh, I see what you're doing now. Okay. It was very confusing because of the way you described it.
Yeah, you kind of put this through. Put a nut on it, like this, and then you can just take the side.
Oh, I'm just doing it like this.
Yeah, that's what I did first.
I need a screwdriver thingy.
No, I'm wrong.
No,
Need it fit.
it doesn't really fit.
Yeah,
Do you have the
yeah.
screwdriver thingy? Because I can use that right now.
Oh, I thought you just said shut up.
And old lang syne, old lang syne, my dear, old lang syne, should old acquaintance be forgot, and old lang syne.
Don't mind, Toby. She does this often.
I sing frequently throughout the day. We live in a very musical household. There's always some form of music playing in the background. And I frequently sing while doing chores.
Also, can confirm that it doesn't have.
Emma has hypothesized that I am actually a selkie.
What?
A selkie.
Oh, so.
The type of mermaid. They're known for having beautiful singing voices. They're from Scotland and Ireland.
I see. There we go.
Super chat. Hi, Moses. You missed Auld Lang Syne. Can I have the screwdriver, please?
Hi, Moses. What's up?
Don't worry, I'll probably sing it at some point again.
Yep.
Moses, we got your ornament and it's beautiful. I rather like it. Makes me very happy. Pardon. Ah, yes. The sickness is coming.
Yep.
Time to gargle vinegar again.
Moses is here. Praise be Lord, now we can be saved.
Praise be to our Lord Jeebus. Oh, frick. Come on. Twisty. Thank you. What a friend
What's your-
we have in Jesus. What'd you do?
She's got like a.
You're such a freaking spaz.
I can't stop.
Like, I think I'm a spaz. You're pretty spazzy. How is it you're doing this faster than I am? I'm still on the first one.
Let's figure out emotions.
Ow, my back. Oh, I'm getting old. The only reason I'm aging faster than you is because I've destroyed my body because of dance. Oh, sticking to the chair. Hey, yeah, how is the ranch today? I'm sorry, but whenever I say the ranch, I just think of Dr. Phil.
I wouldn't mind.
Send them to the ranch.
I wouldn't be mind going to that ranch. Like his ranch.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it nice or something?
Moses' ranch.
Oh, okay. Yes and no. The thing is, I did competitive dance for a good chunk of my life. And first season of my 3rd year dancing, fourth year dancing, I managed to almost snap the ligaments in both ankles. And my body's pretty much never healed it properly since. On top of that, dance is really hard on everything below the waist. So your hips, your knees, things like that, it generally tend to start declining faster than normal. It's just not fun. Not a fun time.
Yeah, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah. Dancing is hard, and anybody that says differently has obviously never danced in their life. Dancing is really, really hard. I was dancing probably 40 hours a week. So, yeah. It was basically a full-time job. And I was doing this at the tender age of 13 to 17? Yeah, 17. I did it for school. I mean, I love to dance, and I've been dancing since I was 3 years old, but I did competitive dance for school, specifically. And I loved it. I loved performing, and I loved winning, specifically. I really liked trophies. Really liked trophies. But, yeah, it took a toll, and it was very not fun dealing with it afterwards. It's still not fun dealing with it. It's just, on top of having joint issues because of dance, I also have autoimmune problems. Yay!
Also because of dance.
No, that's just genetic. I have messy genetics.
Too much hillbilly.
Actually, it comes from the Asian side of the family.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my mom's the one that has all the autoimmune problems. My dad didn't have anything wrong with him, really. He was a smoker. I got the tendency to addiction and psychological problems from my dad's side of the family. So my mom gave me the physical issues, my dad gave me all the mental bullshit. For reference, guys, my dad ruins everything that he touches, so I'm not special in that regard. And that, my friends, is why our son calls my stepdad Grandpa and not my dad.
That's fun.
You know the funny thing, Davey? My mom never, like, badmouthed my dad to me growing up or anything like that. Like, she actually made a lot of excuses for him for the longest time. And it wasn't until I was like 11 to 13 and, you know, working out that my dad was never going to come back that I started getting pissed off at him. And then my mom was just like, yeah, your dad is not the nicest person in the world. And I just didn't want to have my experience with him color your interactions with him. Everyone is special and number one. That is a good kind of outlook on life, Jerry. That is a very good outlook on life. Everyone has something about them that makes them a wonderful and unique person. In the immortal words of VeggieTales, God made you special and he loves you very much. Moses, did your kids ever watch VeggieTales growing up? Because I did. I'm not Christian, but I grew up watching VeggieTales. Well, Moses, at least you say that about yourself and don't have other people say it about you. Because I consider you pretty special. You're pretty cool. I loved VeggieTales growing up. Oh, it definitely was made for adults. Like, so many of the jokes go over your head as a kid, and then you rewatch it as an adult, and you're like, that's funny.
By the way, Moses, I got a new camera. I like showing off my new camera. Let's see if it can do this.
But yeah, VeggieTales is great.
There
and
we go.
I am so glad that my son watches it. VeggieTales is fantastic.
Look at that.
Wow.
I can't even beat that.
Oh yeah, the zoom is really crazy. The zoom is pretty intense.
It is a Sony AX43.
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
Like, dude, when I'm done with the stream and it goes online, you really need to like browse through it. There's a moment where it's like standing up here on the top view, and I was able to zoom into the motherboard so hard that you could read the numbering on the stepper motor drivers. You know, that tiny ass lettering.
Pitch. Ugh.
Like, this camera is immensely good. Honestly, nobody should buy DSLRs for streaming. This is so much better.
I definitely agree that everybody should have a DLSR and a dedicated video camera. Just, you know, specialized equipment is specialized for a reason, guys. Ooh. Also, when we can travel again, we should definitely take Michael to the Efteling. Ooh. It's just being globby. It's glibby globby.
There you go. The smell of cheap Chinese POV. Not too attention.
Yeah, non-fam's right. It is about 25 minutes.
Not too attention. Oh, let's see what happens.
Ooh.
Let's see if we break this printer.
Let's do this. Ooh.
Yeah, like, let's go zoom while it's heating to something else. Oh.
Oh, Matt Krause, that is fighting words. I hate that people think that American equals Yankee. If you called my grandfather, who is from Missouri, a Yankee, he would cut you. Do not call an American a Yankee unless they come from New England. Yeah, New York is a part of like the New England-ish area. It's that general part of the United States up north.
How do I?
Pretty much, if you are northeast, then you are a Yankee. If you are deep south, you are southern. Texas is its own thing, as is like Oklahoma and Kansas and all that. That's all its own thing. If you are like Ohio, Indiana, Michigan kind of general area, you are Midwesterner, not Yankee. And anything west of Texas.
I'm trying to figure out manual focus.
And pretty much everything southwest of Texas is the Southwest. And I don't know what, well, then you have the Pacific Northwest, which is like where Joel is, like the Seattle, Oregon, Washington general area. Yeah, Moses lives in a really nice part of the U.S. too. It's mostly ranches and cornfields and stuff in that general part of the world. But yeah, Pacific Northwest is really pretty. Rains a lot though. It's a rainforest. It rains a lot. And yeah, people do not believe me here when I say that the U.S. is so diverse in terms of its climates that we have rainforests in two separate parts of the country. So I don't know if Florida really counts as rainforest. It's more like mangrove swamps. Oh yeah, Texas has like 3 different biomes just within its own borders. It's pretty crazy. Actually, that's a lie. It's probably closer to 5. Because we got desert in the west, near like El Paso. In the Panhandle, you got plains. In the northeastern tip of the state, you've got hill country. Then you have like a river valley area down south where it's also kind of deserty near the Mexican border. And you also have beaches to the southeast. It's pretty crazy. Texas is pretty crazy. Vegas is really fun. I've been to Vegas. My family decided we were going to be crazy people and drive to Vegas from northeast Texas. And it took us like 2 days to get there, but it was real fun. We stopped by Roswell on our way. And quite frankly, 10 out of 10 would go again. Do visit the Roswell Alien Museum. Do it. It's great. Oh, Scottsdale is really nice. Though most of Arizona is like that scene in King of the Hill where Peggy is like, it is a testament to man's ignorance towards God. It's real hot. It's real hot. Oh, Pruso's yelling at us again.
Yeah, all of this slogan spoken up.
Then don't use it.
I have to literally wait on this stuff.
Oh. Well, that sounds sad. Did you just tell the machine shut up? I don't know where your phone is. Where'd you put it? Yep, he's printing. He's doing the printing thing. Ow, my butt.
Let's give this some light.
And then there was light, and God saw the light and saw that it was good. Genesis. I don't remember what line, though. Fun fact, despite not being Christian, I was a Sunday school teacher. I'm a very colorful individual. Clearly. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I believe in Jesus and I believe in God. I just have not been called to join their flock as of yet. But actually being a Sunday school teacher is really fun. The big worry that we had was the younger children liked to climb into the play crib that we had for the baby dolls, and the older children would rock the crib too hard. That was fun. But no, the kids were perfectly great. It was fine. It was fine. No, the denomination that we worked for, me and my cousin, were actually really nice. Very friendly people. Very understanding and accepting. Both my cousin and I are Buddhists. We were raised that way. And they didn't have an issue with it at all. They were all like, well, everybody's welcome. And since both of us believed in God and Jesus, it was okay in their book. So... In addition to that, I've also worked at a daycare as a temporary worker with my cousin. I have worked at a computer store selling MacBooks. And, what else did I do? Oh, I was a PR coordinator for a couple of conventions, a couple of anime conventions, too. So there's that.
Okay, so now it's mixing 20%. I don't know if this was 0, 1, 2. So it's mixing 20% this one, 40% this one, 40% this.
Interesting. It looks like it laid down a layer of white before putting down the red.
Yeah.
Your wife has led a very colorful life, husband.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah, that's the downside with the Bible. A lot of people tend to interpret it however they please, and I'm not a huge fan of that. Meanwhile, my husband's just like, I was baptized and took communion, and I'm technically Catholic, but what is Jesus? Right, husband? My husband's very confused by this whole religion thing.
There we go. It's printing.
Incidentally, some of the nicest Christians I've ever met were Mormons. Mormons are just nice people. I've never had a problem with Mormons.
Now, I don't know if this G code has like mixed changes or not.
my job as a Sunday school teacher was just to teach the kids that, you know, God loves us, and it says so in the Bible. That was my job. Just remind the children that God loves us, every single one of us, and he has a plan. Of course, I was also weird because on my breaks, I was reading Dante's Inferno in the break room, so... Yeah, don't eat the paint chips, and don't swallow the glue. That was another problem that we had. One kid liked to eat glue. But not, like, wet glue. Like, he would, like, take the dried off glue that would, like, spill onto the table. He would pick it off and start chewing on it. It was very weird. And I had to make sure that they behaved when they would join the rest of the congregation for church. That was another part of my job. Yeah, he was a really weird kid. I'm not entirely sure, but he might have been on the spectrum somewhere. I don't know. His parents never got him tested, so I don't know what happened to the kid.
What?
He was an odd child, but you know what? He was very enthusiastic about lessons, and I appreciate that. He loved Sunday school. And any kid that enjoys going to school is a good kid in my book. Does filament come out of the nozzle?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming out. It's printing. You just can't really see very well because of the angle. But yes, it is extruding. It's the Cali cat, Davey.
Is it?
Yes. What the hell is on your phone? The hell, Mutahara?
Am I?
Stan, stop getting card games, for Christ's sake.
Well, I don't think it's actually going to change color.
I don't know.
So let's change the color.
Ow, 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 ow. My legs are sticking to the chair.
Okay, so now it should start laying down only.
The second. Throw away. Do not eat. No, don't throw the silica gel packets away. They're useful. You can't be home, sweet.
Now it should start extruding only white.
My phone died.
It keeps on changing back to the weird mix. Oh, who's pissed off again?
We're so hungry. Feed me. We're so angry. like that we have a giant jug of alcohol just sitting in the middle of the thing. Actually, how big is it? It's a liter.
But as you can see, it's now starting to print only white. But the G code is, it seems like it's specifically set to that 20-40-40. So I can't change it.
Blorp. I like watching it go blorp. No, isopropyl alcohol.
But yeah, I mean, give it a new Marlin, a proper firmware, put some Capricorn on the tubes probably, and a good profile, and we should be good to go. Also, putting this particle foam thing on the floor, on the table, it's so nice. The table isn't even...
Yeah, it's not even shaking. Any shaking that you guys see is probably from one of us knocking the table.
Yep.
Because I'm sitting technically right next to the legs.
Yeah, and can you get it off, please?
Yes.
Watch how you don't knock over your vape. Yes.
That's like the weight of a newborn baby right there. Purge. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow.
It's doing no infill again, is it?
Dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days
Oh no, wait, it's doing nothing. It's,
be merry.
is this a 100%, or is it like 10 bottom layers?
Probably 10 bottom. And bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
That's a lot of bottom layers.
That's a lot of bottom layers. That's a lot of layers.
Need a lot of layers.
That's a little layers there.
I kind of wonder how it works, because it's putting in 4 filaments at the same time. Like, does it just have a gigantic hole?
Yes. It's a hole, Davey. That's kind of the definition of a nozzle. It's just a hole. The hole that sticks out a little bit.
Well, yeah, but normally everything has to be tight so you don't get blobs and expansion.
True.
Here it's like doing like this.
Just hear the sleigh bells ringing, ring, ting, ting, ring, ting. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside it's nice and frozen and comfy, cozy are we. We're snuggled up together like two birds of a feather would be.
But yeah, this camera is going to be my main camera.
It's a great camera.
I might
gank it though occasionally for video.
Oh yeah, sure. I guess we could put a cannon as the instead of the webcam.
Yeah, that we can do. That is a thing that can happen.
Oh my god! Stop putting full layers.
No. Don't want to. My thigh is itching really bad. So, how we doing, chat? What is going on? How's everybody? Tell me everything.
Tell me all.
Tell me all your secrets. Maybe the model is full.
Maybe I should make you full.
They want you to use all the sample filament for this one model. Maybe, Shane. Maybe. They gave us just enough filament to do this model. That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Prusa, can you not? Prusa angry. Prusa hungry. Feed me. Feed me. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me. Can you tell that I was a theater kid for a really long time? Little shop of horrors, little shop. I love Little Shop of Horrors. Such a great film, such a great play. It makes me happy. You'll be a dentist. You like to cause suffering and pain. My entire world is like suffering and pain right now. I'm like, I think my psoriasis is flaring up because like I'm itchy as hell. It doesn't matter how much lotion I use either. I'm just really freaking itchy. I'm so dry. It doesn't help that I shaved recently, so I've got like friggin' razor burn all over my shins. Oh, right, my phone's dead. Oh, Tori, why are you like this?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, your shirt's not inside out.
Man, this sprint has been going on for a half hour and it's at 2%.
Hey, where's the alcohol toilet paper that you threw earlier? I need to clean off my phone, and since it's off, I might as well do it now. Good God!
USB cable is there.
Put a little Windex on it. I am very exciting when I want to be. Gib, thank.
Oh, hi Dan.
Hi, Dan. Good to see you, friendo. The Rona still kicking y'all's ass. Oh, fun fact. My aunt has corona. So she potentially gave it to the entire family. Except for us, because we weren't there for Christmas this year. So my mom is now in self-quarantine because she has autoimmune issues. So, yeah, she's having to make sure that she doesn't have the Rona because, yeah, it's kind of the same situation that Zolan has where so many pre-existing conditions could be really, really bad.
Okay, chat. Should we just get rid of these 3 filaments? Snip the filament and see what happens when we put some actually good filament in there.
We can do that. Thank you, Dan. That's very much appreciated. Thank God. Thank God and whoever else is out there that Davey, me, our entire little part of the family has not gotten sick.
Okay, let's see what happens when you snip one filament. Snip.
Oh, jeez. No, we're printing with the provided sample filaments, which may or may not be particularly good.
What are we feeling, chat? Are we feeling extruder? Are we feeling filamentum? Are we feeling cement?
Anything on the wall?
What are we feeling for filament number 1?
God, this is gonna take forever, isn't it?
Let's just snip it once. I'm not gonna be.
You'll be a dentist.
I wonder, because it's a really, really old Marlin. I don't know if it's gonna be like unloading one motor or if it's gonna spit everything out. I'm curious.
Oh, my feet hurt.
So yeah, what are we feeling? You get your pick between extruder, filamentum, or cement.
Baby, can you massage my feet? They really, really hurt.
Off screen.
It's gonna be in your lap. It's not like, you know.
Cement.
It hurts really bad. Ow. Cement.
Okay, cement. Let's see.
Oh. Oh, you were getting real deep in there. It hurt. Oh. But like in a good way.
Okay, I only have
I like that you're using the zoom.
the Mystic Brown and the purple. The Galaxy Purple. Retinal burn colors. Oh, where am I?
Retina burn colors. I don't know where you are. Well, we have a whole bunch of samples over here. There's a pig.
Yeah, I don't have any of those anymore. It's finished. Okay.
Oh, it's a banner day for you, chat.
Oh my god. So, okay.
You still have this.
So I kept on. I'm doing a big old sample, massive benchy, right? And look at how much I have left. You literally can't see the filament anymore. It finished, but that's all the filament that's left. Also, I can confirm that the filament sensor does not work.
Sit. I'm playing with the color change filament right now. It do.
For some reason, the filament sensors were off.
Why? Why would you do that?
Okay.
Don't mind me, guys. I'm just playing with the color change filament over here. It's very entertaining.
Galaxy Purple. Lovely, I was just thinking of that. It is right behind you.
Use a series of purples and pinks. You'll be
No, the filament sensors work. For some reason, the firmware has them off.
Does it have sparklies in it?
Yes. It's Galaxy Purple.
Sparklies! I'm here for sparkles. Ooh. That was concerning. It looks like with the spool inside of the holder, it's a bit top heavy. Because it was jiggling a lot when you were rolling it, unrolling it, rather. Oh, my head hurts. I should probably go to bed. It's friggin' 1 o'clock. I'm very sleepy, you guys. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock. I should probably head to bed. Before the boy wakes up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I need to sneeze.
Oh, well.
I can feel it. Oh, that hurt.
It doesn't do anything. Oh, no. It's resume print.
My face exploded, guys.
There we go. Yeah.
There it goes. There it goes again. Oof. There it is, guys. Oof, lobbies. There it is. It's a rainbow benchy. Yes.
High five, everybody.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to bed before my head explodes. Because life is short, but death is super long. I exploded. Camera sideways. Do you want me to fix it?
Yeah. There we go. It didn't do an automatic prompt, but it works. You need to manually go to resume printing, hit purchase, and
Okay, should be fixed.
thank you.
At least a little bit.
And now we will see if the colors has changed. Nothing yet. Yeah, here we go. It finished. And since the Prusa managed to finish it, that means I need to buy a mini. Of course, it's a hard cat. So yeah, the filament is starting to turn a different color. Okay, let's give this a couple more layers. Let's say another 10 layers, and then we will snip the yellow. And what filament do you guys want then? Whoop. I guess I should take a filamentum this time, but which one? Which filamentum will we take? Pick out your top 10. Well, whatever, you know what I mean. Pick one color, and I shall use it instead of yellow. Meantime, I'm gonna clean this thing up. Green, green. Let's see. This one then. So are we going with a luminous green? Oh, I love it when supports just pop right out. Well, we're going with green. Let's snippy snip the yellow. Where are my snippy snips? I keep on losing these snippers, I swear to God. say goodbye to the yellow. Five and Chinese 6 element. It is. Oh, green it is, damn. Now we just gotta wait until the yellow runs out. I broke Joel. No. I'll super glue him back on. I broke Joel. I was being stupid. Sorry, Joel. I'll fix you right up. Oh, there we go. Come on. The tips this thing produces is huge. There you go. Go to the menu. Resume print. And then it heats up. And then it's gonna perch. Next food mode. And there we go. Oh, I seem to have misplaced my needle nose pliers. There you go. Then let's see what your creation becomes. But yeah, this thing, if we can set it up properly and tune it up and give it a good firmware and you know do some upgrades to it, this actually might be a decent printer for multicolor. Not a big fan of the single Z, but man, what are these layers? Are these like 0.1? Did it seriously do a 0.1 for the test print? So yeah, what's up with everybody that's still here? How are you doing? What are you printing? What you want to talk about? We're waiting. Yeah. I'm personally waiting for the new heat break for my iFactory. Should be here tomorrow, the day after. Well, today. I I don't know why whenever I change the mixing settings that it reverts back to 20-40-40 or 40-20-20. Or what is it? Oh, it is actually changing the amounts because now it's 21-41-38. So it is actually changing the mix depending on how far it is in the print. So yeah, this is doing 0.1 layers. %. Marlin, if I remember correctly, Marlin does actually have a mixing extruder thing in the firmware. Yep, Marlin has a mixing extruder option, and then you can tell it how many extruders are. So I don't understand why 3D Chameleon needs that whole switch box thing that he uses. If Marlin actually has a oh yeah, oh right, yeah, he does that so you don't have to change the firmware. You just use G codes. So yeah, for the people who are still here, let us pick the last filament to shove in this thing. There's only so let's pick the last filament, and then I'm going to quit the stream, and then I'm just going to let the printer do its business while I am in bed. So, oh, no. So what are we going to add into the mix? I'm thinking we're gonna put some glass in there. See if the hot end jams up, because I know that silk filament tends to not work too well. So what color do you guys want? I got a shiny blue. I got a lot of crap. Let's see. No, not another green. We already have a green in there. We already have a green. Remember? We currently have a sparkly purple and it's a really vibrant green. Yeah, this is a green. Hello, anybody else got any opinions on what we should mix with purple and green? We got one blue, anybody else? Oh my man, just two blues. Okay. Then blue. And we go snippy snip. Say goodbye to the white. Okay. Get this white off. Ah. Take a good look at this blue though. Where's the top? Top is here. Snip. Now, some things about this printer. So you can change the mixing. You can change the mixing, but it seems like that one is only like extruder 1, and then depending on what percentage that is, it divides it between the others. Like say you have the first one at 50, then it goes 20, 20 25, 25 on the others, and so on. I don't know what, let's see, mixer, then you got toggle mix. I don't know what that does. Let's see, what does toggle mix do? Oh, it just changes everything to 1. Oh, there you go. You can also, of course, do gradients where it just gradually changes it. Think like a rainbow filament. Come on. Here we go. Now we tell it to resume the print. It heats up, then it purges. Also, this fake build tag, it sticks like hell. Like when it's purging, it like sticks. Good night, Zach. I'll see you later. Hmm. There we go. Bumped up the temperature because 200 is a kind of low for the extruder. I think the extruder is like 210. Yeah, it's 210 to 220. Finally. Ah. That blue really comes through. Holy crap. Look at that nice little support tower. So yeah, there it is. Now we got three quality filaments actually in this thing. We got prusament, filamentum, and extruder. Now it's time to join some Facebook groups, some Geeetech Facebook groups, and start hunting for information. Any last questions or stuff you want me to do with this thing before I go? It does look kind of cool, right? I'm kind of excited to see what it looks like when it's done. If it finishes, of course. I just don't understand. I don't understand why they decided to. By the way, this isn't a Calicat. This is a. Is it this cat? Yes. It's this thing. go. But yeah. What should I? I wonder if there's any slicer that actually supports mixing extruders. Let's see. I need super glue. I need to fix up Joel. Unfortunately, I don't have it activated, so I'm kind of stuck here for now. Also, I kind of wonder if the nozzle is specifically made for this thing, or isn't the name of this hot end like the diamond hot end or something like that? I have the nozzle somewhere. And to be honest, I think if you have your G code and your slicer set up, you could do multi-material. Like, just print something and then your G code is like when you change to E1, heat, wait and heat to that and then purge. I don't know. There we go. There we go, you guys. You guys get to see this thing. That's for the first time. I mean, to be honest, it's not the cleanest looking print. But to be honest, this is how many color changes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different filaments. You got some fiber-filled filaments from Protopasta, which needs completely different settings than a normal PLA, so that was stringy and blobby. So yeah, it did pretty well considering. Oh man, Protopasta's filaments strings like a mofo. Insane how much that stuff strings. But yeah. Let's actually look at print quality because, you know, now it's honestly, I don't know, it doesn't look too bad. But we will see when it's done. Okay, you guys, I'm calling it quits for tonight. It is 2 a.m. This is only 16% done. I got my 3 filaments in there. I got the G code running. We'll see how it ends up in the morning. Just make sure to follow my Twitter so you know what's gonna happen. But yeah, thanks. Thank you everybody for coming over. This was yet another printer unboxing. I saw on JG Maker's Facebook that they're shipping out another batch of their Artist D 96 pieces to Europe. And since they're done with America, and since I was literally back at #1, I should be in there, so I should get that thing soon. Well, soon. Depends if they do boat or plane. I don't know where the hell Big Q is. They haven't. I mean, they said they had some ready, but I haven't seen any posts of them going, "Hey, we shipped." But yeah, I'm going to bed. Good night. Thanks for watching, and like always, now you can watch me awkwardly shuffle to my computer to turn off the stream. I might turn this camera into time-lapse mode. That would be kind of cool, right? But man, dude, these people, everybody, dude, chump, pal. This camera is so good. Holy crap. That Canon 250D or in the US Rebel 3 was such a crappy purchase. Like, that's like a 300, 400 euro DSLR. And man, my stupid phone takes better pictures than that thing. Then curious to see how well this takes pictures. Shouldn't be that great. Yeah. I'm really happy with this camera. The Sony AX43. So yeah. Tomorrow I'm gonna tighten belt. I'm gonna check all the bolts, but everything looks solid to me. So yeah. Unfortunately, it looks you can't really put a second C here because power supply is in the way. But honestly, this thing looks way more stable than the Mega Zero. The Mega Zero is just pathetic. But yeah. Good night, chum pal friends. I'll see you in the next one, which might be a resin printer. Might be a resin printed. Might probably the Frozen Sonic Mighty 4K, which is the same size as a Mono X. Let's be honest, all the resin printers are pretty much the same thing anyway. But it's frozen, so it should be a better quality. Yeah, good night. See y'all later. Awkward shuffle time.